Hey, YouTube Pipers. I wanted to come back and give you an update on how things are going with trying out the pipe tobacco versus the vaping, and it's going pretty good. I There's a lot of stuff to process here, especially coming from a e-pipe community. There's, like I said in the last video, there's some things that just don't cross over, and then some things that are really close. So I hope to be able to cover those in this video. Sorry. Um, One thing I want to say is in the last video I said that I had been smoking the pipe for about 2 weeks, and that was wrong. It was 2 days, not 2 weeks. Right now I'm just over a week. I've been smoking 1 to 2 bowls a day, trying different things, trying to acclimate myself to it. The good news is I did, thanks to my buddy over Pete's Pipe Craft, get a new pipe, a new to me pipe, or a state pipe, if you will. This is a Molina. And man, it's just a cool little pipe. It really is. It feels real good in the hand. And I don't have enough experience with pipes yet to figure out, well, this one does this for me, the other one doesn't, or whatever. So I have two pipes now. I like them both. The other one, like I said, was a Dr. Grabo. I don't know what the model of this one is. It just says Molina on it, but it's a good pipe. When it comes to tobaccos, that is a whole different world. There is, just different cuts, different flavors. Most of you, if you've been around the pipe community, whether it's e-pipe or the tobacco pipe community, know what I'm talking about here. And obviously there's all kinds of flavors, but it's not just the flavor, it's not just the cut, it's also how you pack the pipe, it's the pipe that you use. I'm trying to learn all this stuff, but man, I'm telling you, it's a massive education. It's fun to try to learn it. So I will tell you that when I started out with Captain Black Original, and I don't know if I talked about that in the last video or not. It was okay. One of the things that I was hoping to get is more flavor out of pipe tobacco. And I know there's some pipe tobacco smokers out there right now that are pulling their hair out. It's like, what do you mean? There's all kinds of flavor out there. There is, but when you're coming from the vaping, e-piping community, it's, to me, the smoke overrides a lot of that flavor. So like I explained the last part with the beer and trying to pull out the different notes, same thing here. I'm starting to be able to do that a little bit better. I will tell you, Pete, not only did he send me this pipe, but he threw a couple of samples in as well. One of those samples is Old Toby by Country Squire. Man, that is just amazing. Now I will, again, here's the problem I'm having as a new guy, right? The first time I tried it was in the new pipe. This was a few days ago, and first time I tried it, about fell out of my chair. It was so good. The second time I tried it, it was no different than the Captain Black. So obviously I'm doing something wrong, and I'm trying to narrow that down. I will tell you that on pipe tobacco, or tobacco pipe, excuse me, you sip it. They call it sipping the smoke more than you do on a vape pipe. On a vape pipe, I'll inhale it or bring it in my mouth pretty much as fast as the pipe will let me. I have a little bit of a restricted draw, but with the tobacco pipes, you can taste it so much better if you do what they call sipping the smoke, or bringing it in very lightly into your mouth. And all the movies that you see where the guy's got his pipe in his mouth and he's just chugging away, chugging away, chugging away. That's not true pipe smoking. So I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about that and make sure that you guys understood that as well. I'm turning my notifications down here because I forgot to do that before the video started. A couple other things I want to talk to you about. Either way, I want to collect pipes, if that makes sense. It's like, even if I don't keep doing the tobacco pipes, I still have this urge to collect the pipes. There's just something about it, having pipes sitting around as decoration even. I think I will stick with the tobacco pipe, not exclusively, but there's a lot to love about it. And unlike 90% of the guys out there, my wife does not love a lot about it. So I'm usually outside in the barn when I'm smoking, but it's just wanting to collect the pipes, wanting to get the pipe stands. I now have some jars for the samples that I got. If you put them in mason jars, then they will keep a lot better. They call it cellaring your tobacco. And matter of fact, as it ages, a lot of times it will get better in taste, from what I'm understanding. So I will say one of the differences between e-piping and tobacco pipes is when you're done with an e-pipe, to me, there really is no aftertaste. When I set that e-pipe up on the shelf, especially if I take a drink of water or something, there's nothing. I don't have any lingering taste there. With the tobacco pipe, there absolutely is. You got that. If you're watching this, you've been a smoker. I smoked for 15 years, and I get that same sensation, obviously, because of the smoke. I taste that. That's a good and a bad thing. There's part of it I taste. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't miss that. But there's other part of it you can still taste some of the nuances of that tobacco. That's the part I like. So, and the hat that I wear out of the barn right now. I'm in Michigan right now. It's snowing, so it's below 32, and so I wear a stocking cap when I go out in the barn. I come back in later on. I come and smell that stocking cap. Sure enough, it smells like the pipe tobacco because of the aromatic blends that I smoke, and it's just, that hits the spot. That's kind of what I like. So another thing, they talk about getting tongue bite with tobacco smoke, basically burning your tongue. And I don't get any of that. It might be because I was very timid at first, making sure that I didn't really chug on that thing. But that's one of the things that can give you tongue bite pretty quick, is just chugging on that thing. So if you're an ex-smoker and you're looking to get off cigarettes and go to tobacco pipes, if you struggle, I don't know that it'd be a good idea, because I can tell with me, it wouldn't take much for me to want to just grab a cigarette. And I smoked cigarettes for 15 years, but I can't remember, maybe 10 years it's been since I've smoked. So I don't have as much of an urge to do that. So thank God, if I do, then everything gets put up, just because I know being through that, what smoking cigarettes can do to you. So, but yeah, so if you're an ex-smoker just getting off cigarettes, I wouldn't suggest it. If you're an ex-smoker like me, it's been a while and you don't struggle with it, then yeah, I think that you could get away with this if it fits into your schedule, into your budget, and all that. So that's kind of it for this video. I just want to do an update video for you guys. One of the things I didn't want to forget about was one of the things that Pete from Pete's Pipecraft sent me was tin of Pipe Shiny, and it's kind of cool stuff, all natural. They actually is handmade in Tasmania, Australia, and he's partnered with someone over there to be able to make this. Basically, it's to use to polish your pipes, and I think their slogan is it's all about polishing your wood or something like that. So pretty cool though. If you get a chance, contact Pete, get some of that. Really, bust up the pipes, makes them look good. But other than that, yeah, that's it for the first week of trying this out, and I hope to continue to do videos on it and let you guys know where I'm going with it. I also want to leave you with a teaser. I have hopefully some really, really good news for me, and it won't affect you guys too much, but I'm really excited about it. So hopefully I'll be able to tell you about that in the next video. So there's a little cliffhanger for you. So until next time, guys, you take care.